Hello, welcome home. This is your first time in the house of Devay? Then come in. Would you like a cup of tea? Milk? Oat? Good choice. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications so you know every time I post. And if you're returning, then welcome home again. Everyone loves a catchphrase. Right, how is my hair looking? So, the time has come. I touched briefly on my music taste in my first video. Obviously, I came to terms with the fact that I'm a Gleek. I came to terms with that a long time ago. So today we are going to be looking at my Spotify Wrapped. For both 2019 and 2020, I want you to know that I've been tragic for a while. I obviously said in my first video that I'm a Gleek, I'm a barb, I'm a little monster, I love the theatre, we all know this. But now we're getting into the statistics, we're getting into the data. Obviously, I don't just listen to Spotify, I also listen to records, and I listen to MP3s because I use them to DJ, and I also have Apple Music as well, so it might not be the most comprehensive view of my music taste, but it's pretty close. Also, a moment for this jumper, please. Hello. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys have seen this website. It's like an AI bot that kind of reviews your Spotify and tells you how bad it is, really. And I mean, mine's quite bad. So if you go to pudding.cool, I'll link it down below, but you are just read to filth by an AI bot that kind of reviews your Spotify listening habits. And when I'm telling you, Miss AI Bot chose up and woke violent. Oh wait.
Bubblegum dumb looking ass.
Woke up and chose violence. I'm not joking. Okay, so let's get into it. Lots of dance pop, a lot of Troye Sivan, like a lot. Okay, before we even start this, I'm gonna put a video of me watching Troye Sivan perform.
Yeah, get into it.
Okay, so now we've got that out of the way, I'm a Troye Sivan stan. So a lot of Troye Sivan. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Of course, Diana Ross. Diana Ross is a legend. If you want to dispute that, let me know. I will fight. It's on site. Okay, so this question, who would I marry, kill? Who would I marry, kill? So I chose Glee cast because, like, obviously there's loads of them, so, like, you wouldn't get bored. Marry Ariana Grande just because, like, she seems fun, and I could borrow her heels and walk around like Chloe Grace Moretz, so it's a win-win-win, really. And then kill Blondie, only because Blondie is my crisis artist. I only listen to Blondie in crisis, basically, so if I have to listen to Blondie sing for the rest of my life, then. Okay, so here it is. It's literally, I hope you're ready. First in line for the Chromatica Oreos, Mum and Dad's Date Night Disco is Back bad. I can't even begin to tell you the level of complexity this goes into. Like, has only seen my Spotify and it knows this much about me. It's actually scary. Okay, so here we go. Based on your listening habits, I can also tell you, so I'm a manic pixie dream girl, high notes and higher ponytails, escape room bad, mullet pop bad, loved Harry since X Factor bad. Apparently I'm 20% basic, oh my god. You're stuck in the early 2010s. You must have peaked right around Troye Sivan's bloom. Okay. To anyone that wants to book me as a DJ, you saw nothing. If you think you saw that, you didn't. Okay? After that complete and utter annihilation, let's get into the real tea today. You are literally getting an exclusive look into my mind. Okay, so what I have done is I've taken my Spotify Wrapped for the last 2 years and I've ranked it into the top 8 most embarrassing things. And when I say embarrassing, I'm not that embarrassed. I clearly love these artists. They're what you would call guilty pleasures. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm not a Glee. Doesn't make it right though. Doesn't make it right. Number 8, which is like, I guess the least embarrassing, and to be honest, I'm really at peace with this. I love this artist, is Solange, being my second favourite artist of 2019. And to be honest, A Seat at the Table was my favourite album of 2016. Was actually the first ever vinyl I bought. Obviously, when I get home, this is God tier. Solange's God tier music. Number 7, again, not that embarrassing. I'm not that embarrassed at all. Blondie being my top 3 this year, honestly, absolutely love her. I always listen to it and cry. I don't know why, it's very strange. Blondie's like rock and roll vibes. And then number 6 is a band called LANY, L-A-N-Y. I would describe them as like what rich girls that live in California, after they've been through a breakup, they listen to it driving around in their very expensive convertibles. That's how I imagine it anyway. Big brain. But honestly, it's just a bit tragic. It's very like sob story. What can I say? Tragedy finds me. So yeah, both years, 2019 and 2020, they were both in my top 5 artists of the year. Which isn't that embarrassing, I just like them. But it's still quite embarrassing. To be honest, I'm quite embarrassing. Unpack from that what you will. Okay, so now we're getting into like the actually like un petit shame. Un petit. So number 5 is the fact that the Glee cast was not only in my Spotify Wrapped in 2019, but also 2020. 5 years after they finished airing the show. Really stuck in there, isn't it? Ooh, what can I say? I've said it in the video before. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I am a Gleek. I am. Every day I wake up and choose homosexuality. So number 4, this is just a bit tragic, really. I mean, it's amazing. The soundtrack's incredible. One of my favourite musicals of all time. But Miss Saigon, the 3rd most listened to artist of 2019. Who hurt you, babe? Who f***ing hurt you? Honestly. So many questions, so much to unpack here. I don't know, if you're into musicals, definitely listen to the Miss Saigon soundtrack once or twice. It's incredible, but when it starts moving up the rank of your most listened to artists of the year, therapy. Therapy. So here we go, this is like, I love the artists. It's not the artists that are the problem, it's my listening habits that are the issue here. Number 3 is Troye Sivan being all 5 of my top 5 songs of the year in 2019. All 5. All of them were Troye Sivan. Top 2, number 2. Lady Gaga being 4 out of 5 of my top 5 songs this year. Obviously Chromatica came out, incredible album, not really up for debate, but like some variation, babe. Show the judges versatility. What are you doing? 4 out of 5 songs are from Chromatica for this year. And do you know what the other one was? Troye Sivan. Electric Chair. Jail. I'm going to jail. And here we have number 1. If you've made it this far, then I'm so sorry. I'm just a bit of a wreck. Number 1 is Troye Sivan. Not only being my artist of the year for 2019, but also being my artist of the decade. My artist of the decade was Troye Sivan. He only had 2 albums out at the time. That's pure teen angst, love. You're in your 20s now. Step it up. I have to say though, he's gorgeous. So there it is. To be honest, I feel like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel incredible. Like I said, nothing really to be embarrassed about. The artists are all obviously my favourites. It's more my listening habits and just like obviously deep. Obviously Spotify is amazing, like it does all these things. Like I'm gonna link my Spotify playlists and also my 2020 playlist down. Then go ahead and listen. If not, I've got my SoundCloud, I've got my Spotify playlist, I've got everything on there. But just remember that Spotify don't really pay artists that much. So if you can, buy their vinyls, buy their albums, go on Bandcamp. Bandcamp's amazing. I'll link that down below as well. It's just other places to buy music from artists that's actually directly from them. So it means that they're gonna get the money. So there it was. My confessional, I guess. Me coming clean about the music that I do listen to. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on those post notifications so you know when I am going to be chatting some more shit. I'm Reese, this is the House of Duvay. I'm going to link all of my socials down below so you can keep up to date on what's going on. Toodles.